Anyway, let's play some more Dead Cells. I'm not entirely sure. What my... Oh, right. We've got these. Okay, so we're 27 seconds in, and I'm gonna go fast today. We got daggers, which should help a lot. Gotta remind myself of the controls. I've been playing a lot of games like this. And, gotta remember. Okay, so we want to just burn through some of these things quick. There we go. Spiteful Sword 1. Nope. Okay, so we want to go fast today, for a very specific reason, and that means I'm probably going to go for a melee build. Let's see, what do we got? Knife Storm, Swarm Blighters, damage taken reduced by 10%, gonna go with that. We'll go with that. Unlimited ammo, poison the victim. Let's see, do we want... Yeah, we'll go with the bow and infinite arrows. Okay, so the reason why I want to go fast is because there's a locked door immediately after the first boss. But I can never get to it because I'm way too slow. Let's see. Probably not that worth it. Yeah, I mean, the double damage might not be terrible. Trying to go fast here. And I'm trying to suppress every urge that I possibly can. The fastest way to do it is probably to just run through the basic levels. Poison the victim. Alright. Yeah, let's do that. If I can get the warp, that'd be good. So the reason why we want to go fast here is, if I can get past the, first boss, there's a locked room with a, there's a locked room with a recipe in it for a weapon I'd like to get. And I might as well speed for that. Might as well just pick everything. Let's see. Yeah, I'm skipping items. I should skip chests. I mostly wanted stats. But let's go to the Promenade of the Condemned. I think there's an item here, too. Oh, but we gotta go here first. Oh, good. It's paused in these rooms. I'll just keep putting points into the blood swords. But yeah, there's a couple of secret blueprints that have actual requirements. And I need to go quick to get some of them. But apparently if I go somewhere in the Promenade of the Condemned, I think it was the Promenade of the Condemned, there's a recipe around here too. Which I'd like to do. But no guarantees. Neat part is, I actually don't need to fight enemies. There we go. I'm just gonna do what I can, but if we've got the daggers... There we go. Should have an easier time of it. Stat point? Nope. Money. There we go. Thank you, Bear Trap. I'm not entirely sure where the anything is around here, but I'm just gonna blitz through. We're just not gonna get anything good. Like, this is gonna be a very weak run, and I'm gonna have to be extra careful fighting the boss. I don't like the hook as much as I like, I don't like the hook... Ow. Let's see, gonna toss that there. Didn't work. There we go. And hook. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like the daggers as much. The crit damage is super handy. Oh. That was scary. Alright, let's just heal. I've got a lot of potions for this. I don't actually like this area that much. I don't go to it very often, but it's got bad loot, so I've always been kind of meh. Okay. Keep missing here, and there we go. Okay, so we've got an elite enemy. There we go. guess I can, just kind of wail on these guys. Okay, here we go. Keep it going. Okay, I'm gonna go back down for just a quick second. Now that I'm thinking about it, there's this, and I have to see what this is. Oh, this brings us to the prison depths. Oh, that was a waste of time. Well, I might die. I'm hoping I can get to the other side. It'd be nice if I could actually see what the direct time limit was. To get here, but that's okay. Anyway, barely spent any cells here. But that's fine. Nice part is I fought this boss in this level on, like, minimum stuff. But I don't know, I like it. Okay, it's a shame you can't backwarp stages. Yeah, I kind of wish they'd drop the roguevania name. Oh. Okay, we got a null access. That's different. Huh. Okay. Well, that puts me back here. If we get another null error, then I'm just gonna have to start over. Yeah, so we got a bug. Oh, right. I gotta spend my cells. I forgot about that part. Wonder why. Maybe it's because I'm going too fast? Hopefully it doesn't give us another null access error. Because I'm gonna be kind of crankle if that's the case. Yep. Alright. Scratch that theory. Huh. Well. Do we... What do we do then? Wait. Okay, time limit recipe at the end of the first boss is 11 minutes. Okay, that's reasonable. Let's abort the current run. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Do we get to keep our money? Probably not. Yeah, okay, we lose it. Okay, this is a bad setup. Let's grab the shield instead of the knife. This is going to be harder. Not impossible. But I'm gonna have to rely on parries. I really wish this game had, like, drop weapon attacks. I mean, it's not so bad, but still. Oh. Shield, the shield actually makes it so I make anybody that I block bleed. Well, that's handy. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, hello. Okay, Sadist Sword. Critical... Oh. I think we might have just found our broken combo. So, now we're just gonna do bonus damage against bleeding enemies. It's not gonna do the greatest damage. Stun grenade? Hell yeah, combo. Okay. So main part of it is, I don't actually need to fight everybody. I should probably stop. We need to find skill points if I can find them. None of these are good. Damage is great. Yeah, if I can get up to like damage 2 or 3, we're unstoppable. Let's just keep going. Who cares? Promenade of the Condemned. Let's hope for the best. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be getting a whole lot of stat points here, so this is kind of risky. If this does another null access error on me, then I'm probably just going to call it quits and I'll switch Switch games. I'm not in the mood for a game that's just gonna break on me whenever I try things. Let's see. You need a fight to get dead cells. Have you not seen my, like, upgrade path? I am loaded on cells. The thing that I need the least of is cells. The thing I need the most of is, I mean, honestly, just blueprints. Or patches. Unfortunately, we're kind of hitting the, the point where I could very conceivably... is there anything but money in here? That's unfortunate. I don't need money. I really wish they'd actually give you things apart from just cheap cash, for these. Oh, that's okay. That's fine. But yeah, no, I've pretty much hit the end of content after we beat Squidface. It's just like, well, I mean, I could keep trying to fight him over and over and over again. But that's really not that attractive of a prospect. There's like no enemies here. It's weird. Okay, so we're at 2.5 minutes. Okay. This is kind of hilarious. As long as I don't fall, I'm fine. Okay. Stun grenade. Stun grenade. Thank you, stun grenade. Now let's get out of here. Alright, so far everything's going well. Open time doors, come back to them later. Yeah, you could. That does work. Okay, let's keep putting points into the Sadist Sword. Did I kill, like, only a couple of enemies there? Oh, that's fine. Yeah. Let's just go up. Let's see what we got waiting for us in the ramparts. But the main issue with the time doors is you can only go back for the level that you're currently in, and most time doors are pretty bad. So there's not really a whole lot of point to it, unfortunately. Yeah, so we're gonna be a little bit on the weak side. But since I don't have to fight unless I don't want to, that actually makes this really easy. The only problem is going to be the boss himself. Dude is going to be very hard to fight with 100 HP. I think what I might do, if I have to do another run of this, is, hey, we got to the ramparts, so it didn't totally break on me. I think if I do this, if I have to do this again, I'll clear the first level, because that's the one that most likely has stat points. In the shortest possible clear. Okay, whereas like most other places, it's gonna take a little while to clear the area out. This one, or the first level takes generally not a whole lot of time. Oh, the one problem is, there's really not a whole lot of point in fighting those guys, is there? Oh, shit. So, bad news bears. The exit is down below. He's gone. Okay, let's heal up. Gotta figure this part out. Well, if we're lucky, maybe I'll get a stat point or two. Ow. Fuck. Okay. There we go. Healing up. That was a bad situation to be in. Unfortunately, shield jerks. Ow. Okay. There we go. Next one. There we go. I really feel like the stun after block, like, I should be able to counterattack. Oh, that's a handy little item to get. Like, I really feel like if you parry an enemy, you really should be able to just immediately launch into a You really should be able to just launch right into a, Are you serious? That sucks. That was actually a really good run. It's just those enemies apparently attack faster than the Sadist sword. I can recover. Why did I unlock this thing? Honestly, it's probably better that I just go with Lightning Bolt instead of trying to risk it, just because I have no guarantee that that's gonna hit. This is bad. This weapon does, like, no damage either. Why Lightning Bolt? I mean, I guess it's not the worst weapon in the world. No. It's quite possibly the worst one available to me right now. Okay, throws a grenade, times 2 damage. I guess I'll go with the spear. These options are not good. Yeah, I'll go spear. Oh, I can hit him with a grenade. Stuns him a bit. Okay. Crit damage for hitting multiple enemies. Still probably not going to reliably use this weapon, but still. Skill. Yeah, it would be nice if you could buy stats. Honestly, I'm still of the opinion that this should actually have like a leveling system. Like, you should be able to buy, or not buy. You should be able to fight enemies for stat points. Like, you don't find them in the level. You find them by just fighting over and over and over again. Interesting. The crit trigger seems to be a little bit more benign than I thought it was. I actually really like this spear now that I'm getting to use it a little bit more. Okay. Still needs work. Okay, so we can go to the Promenade of the Condemned. We're 2 minutes in. I found 2 stat points. I'm gonna risk it in favor of the Dead Cells as the leveling system. No, it really is not. So I've spent a lot of, well, okay, no. It's not that I've spent a lot of time. I've literally maxed out a bunch of skills here. Okay, so this is pointless. This just brings us to the ossuary. Which we don't want to go to. So the thing about the Dead Cell system is, at max they get you a 20% damage bonus, which is awful. Like, that's not a leveling system at all. That's, at best, an attempt, I guess? Okay, I see, like, a little bit more of the level there. Let's see. You can save money and use the money in new runs. Yeah, but you can't buy anything powerful for it. Everything in the shops are always garbage. Okay, did I max out the spear? I haven't. Well, I'm gonna work on maxing out the Sadist sword, I think. But so, like, the Dead Cells themselves, they net you 20% extra damage, period. Buying stats with money could work, yeah. I could actually see that, like, working really well. Personally, I'd prefer it if they actually either went with, like, an RPG leveling system or full, Rogue Legacy. Because Rogue Legacy has a great system. It's a little bit broken and it involves farming, but, like, there's nothing necessarily wrong with that. Okay. Okay, so we got Death Orb, which is gonna help a lot. Assuming I can get to the boss. Okay. This is too long of a descent for a couple thousand gold. But yeah, shop items being based on money that you currently possess, that actually would be a good way of doing it. It's just ultimately, money is kind of useless. Either you have it or you don't, and even then it doesn't affect the run that much. Ooh, health up. That's helpful. And stats are kind of too RNG dependent. I find I usually just end up being an all-rounder. And that annoys me, because why even bother giving me the choice? I'd much rather be, going for, like, crazy glass cannon builds, and, like, min-maxing the crap out of myself, so that, you know, I have, very specific informed decisions on, what I can do with my character and stuff like that, and it's just like, you have a 6 in every stat. Like, what was the point? I don't know. Oh. I think I hit it with a grenade? I think I hit it with a grenade. Well, that's amusing. I mean, none of these things are, like, that killer as far as game design goes, but it's just... Ah! Jerk. Okay, there we go. I don't know. There's a lot of ways they can do it, and hopefully they rethink it. I mean, my main thing that I care about, though, is they really need to improve the melee combat. I like it as it currently is, but it's, for a game that involves a fair amount of verticality and stuff, I really think they need up and down attacks. Like, if I could swing my spear at things above me in, like, an arc, or, like, do a drop attack on an enemy and stuff like that. Like, that's what I want. I want to be able to, like, do what I did with Hollow Knight. Spend a lot of time just, like, kind of blasting through levels. Things hanging above, if you could smash them and, like, get them. Yeah, that would be nice. I guess part of it is, I'd be okay with the dead cells being a leveling system if the dead cells actually did more than just get you the 20% boost. Like, if eventually you could get just permanent stat points for, like, hundreds of cells. Sure. I'd be down with that. No reason why not to. Also, those, No. We were... These fucking bats. So those bats can stun lock you. Which is not great. Like, I hook him, and he just hits me. Okay. Well, that's frustrating. That's part of the reason why I never use the spear. Sad when the surge would probably be a more enjoyable alternative right now. Alright, freaking... Yeah. Oh, yeah, if you could smash the jars to stop that item from spawning. I mean, yeah, I really regret buying the cursed sword. If you're hit, you're dead. I just don't want it, man. Yeah, if I could get that to stop from spawn... I'm just in a bad mood right now, and it's not helping. Like, the RNG is just... Fuck, come on! I'm ducking. I'm ducking to, I'm ducking to shoot at the guy, and then we just repeatedly, Okay, I want to try this. Okay. So that's unfortunate. So the spike shield does not work for things. Yeah, this is why I don't like the cursed shield. It's like, how do you like probably dying? Or the cursed sword? Because, like, a lot of these... Okay, I'm gonna get the bloody shield, because it's probably the only way that we can kill these guys. Yeah, because you can't stun them with a shot to the back. I really also want them to work on ranged combat, and they, like, currently there's almost no point to having a ranged weapon in this game. I can't even break that. like, I'd love to do an archery build, but I kind of understand, like, what can you do to some degree. Are you kidding me? Okay, fine. That's risky. Especially if I can't find anything better. No, that's not what I was clicking on. That's another problem. I don't know, like, I guess I'll go health. I could have gone damage, but, like, there's no guarantee we're even gonna... Motherfucker. There we go. Okay, we get a grenade, which is not better than the ice grenade. Yeah, one of the other things that would actually be, like, completely viable, in my opinion, is... This is an idea that was floated, by Omni from chat. Like, what if, leveling up a thing actually made it always spawn with, like, a higher tier every single time? I'd be super down with that. If, like, you can permanently increase the... I haven't found a single melee weapon apart from the cursed sword this entire run. That's bad. Oh, I found a fire grenade blueprint. That's a new one. Magnetic grenade, not worth it. But yeah, if you could block out items, but yeah, if you could actually make it that things only spawn as a higher tier, I'd be super down with it. I do think that you should be able to buy stat points, like permanent upgrades for like ludicrous amounts of money. Cause yeah, it would be super reasonable if it's like 100 cells for permanently one strength, and then it just keeps going up from there. That would be super solid. But yeah, unfortunately it doesn't do that. I've got everything at T4, which is the current maximum. And unfortunately, that is just the current maximum. Well, that's the current maximum for upgrades, but it also makes it so, oh, that's neat. That we actually are still getting blueprints here. But unfortunately we don't just automatically get level 4 weapons. It sucks. Yeah, it's early access, get in later. Yeah, I know, I'm just thinking of in terms of, like, longevity and stuff like that. Like, I really hope they change some of these things. Obviously, like, we're in the very beginning, so there are limitations. But, like, some of these things need to be changed rather quickly, otherwise this game's gonna... I'm not gonna say lose people. Ow. That's okay. It's not too much damage. It's just one of those where... if you want to have a game that actually scales well, you're probably going to have to change up some of how it works. And of course, I just spend most of my time just thinking about these things. I do have to say, like, I really like the infantry bow. But that's just because it's effectively just death and destruction. I do hate how those green guys can just one-shot you. If you're, like, on later levels, if you haven't gotten enough HP. But yeah, first thing they gotta do is stop the null access bug. For the most part, they've actually been really good at, for the most part, they've actually been incredibly good at patching that from what I've seen. Or more per se, I haven't had that bug happen up until today. Okay. Yeah, still no melee weapons. We're screwed if we reach the boss like this. I guess I'll just keep putting points into that. Yeah, the reason why I guess I'm so passionate about, like, these potential changes that they should enact is because this game is actually really close to one of the best games I've ever played. It just, it needs the balance. Like, because if they can kind of figure out how to balance these and make, like, a much more, make a much more, like, balanced, even process, where you're not just, like, getting ruined by RNG. Yeah, still have not found a weapon. There we go. I might actually have to explore here, which is really bad, because we got minutes to fight the boss. And he's usually kind of a long process, too. But I absolutely need to get a weapon before we fight the boss, because otherwise we really are screwed. Because the range system, yeah, we don't want anything to do with that. The issue with the ranged weapons is, if you run out of ammo, you're done. Like, it doesn't come back until you kill the enemy you're fighting, which is complete trash if you're, it's complete trash if, you're stuck with a ranged weapon, because the other weapon is just gonna get you killed. Okay, well, I mean, I guess we might be able to just, bleed dagger him. Because the bleed damage is enough. Let's hope we can get something, maybe. A shot right before the boss could actually work. Yeah, alright, looks like we're bleed daggering him. Bleed dagger and blood blocking. Well, I mean, we've got several minutes to do it. How are we at? Yeah, we got 4.5 minutes to kill him. Yeah, if I had the infinite arrow bow, that would be okay. But I think all bows should have infinite arrows. It just comes back over time or something like that. Anyway. Yeah. Okay, this is doable. Ow. Holy crap. Maybe not. Oh. Did my arrow come back? No, it didn't. Oh, this is a problem. I guess I'm just gonna hit him with everything I've got. Cause yeah, I can't fire my bow at him. I guess we can make him bleed with parries. Okay. Oh, defense breached. That's annoying. Defense. That's part of the other reason why I don't trust parries in this game. Because if you have too low of a tier of a weapon... Oh! I got my stuff back. I'm not sure how. I can hit him. And I'm dead. Yeah, I don't know how I got my arrow back. Well, that would have been nice to know, but me figuring that out confused me and killed me, and... Man, I'm just in a bad mood right now. Your defense was breached because you don't have enough strength. I had 2 strength! That's... That's a stupid system.